Hey everyone, I'm just doing a quick little video, actually I forgot why I was speaking. I actually drew a blank and forgot. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. If you don't know, I have another channel, which is like a personal channel. It's heart, it's H-E-R-T, obviously, and then the number 7, and then it actually spelled out, so it's heart 7 don't ask. It's when I was into K-pop. Also, and over there I have like video game videos, video game videos. I also will be putting up tutorial for nail stuff. I think there's like way too many what was I gonna say? Way too many like makeup videos, so I'm gonna try not to do that. Maybe do like review on, speaking of makeup, makeup's all over my face. Like reviews, I guess, for makeup that I just bought, or tried or something. So what else? We updated our Instagram, which is Aspen, ASPEN _ Nova, NOVA. So follow us there. And that's where most of our pictures are. I update there more. And then you'll notice I'm wearing different glasses. Then, what else? Our Facebook, which is, actually, give me a second, I will check. Because sometimes I spell things differently, so I don't know. I don't know how I spell them. Okay, so it's yeah, see, I didn't spell it like that. So it's Reborn Aspen. It says there's a dot, like a period, and then Nicholas, Nicholas, which, as we know, is Aspen's full name. If you want to look up the email, it's Nikki. I have 800 emails too, so that's hard. Okay, it's nikkidoll8780@gmail.com. And you can look that up, and then you can just go like or follow or whatever you do on Facebook. You can like it or follow, one or the other. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube if you aren't already. If you haven't already, I'm watching Dangerous Women. Let me hit pause. This one seems weird. Okay, yeah, if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, do that. I know we have a lot of changing videos, and we talk about, like, updates a lot. I'm kind of at a loss of what to do with them, because, like, I can't really take them out here. For one, the weather has been, like, weird, and two, like, people aren't as nice about it. And definitely my mother would not be happy knowing that I'm taking the dolls out, so it's gotta kind of be here. That's it. What else? So if you have any suggestions on what you would like to see, I know, like, just watching changing videos and haul videos can get a little boring. So if you guys have any suggestions or any recommendations for things that we could do, that is greatly appreciated, and I will try my hardest to do all the recommendations. If you have any questions for me on any of the dolls, I think when I do their box opening, I kind of try to do, you know, what kit they are and whatever then. So, I'm sorry I keep looking at my hair, but I'm looking at it in the camera and it looks terrible. I'm getting ready to go to bed. So, yeah, and I try and update that as I get them. So if you guys want to know what kits they are, or where I get something, or where I go shopping, or where I get a bottle or pacifier or whatever that you happen to like, ask away, and I will make sure that I answer your questions. Oh look, you can see my kitchen back there. It looks kind of like it's day, doesn't it? It looks all bright. It's not. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning, actually. So, yeah. So, if you guys, like I said, any recommendations? I mean, they don't really have a nursery. I set up the closet to look like a nursery. It's got their beds and stuff. So, if you want to see that, I can do that, or I can kind of stretch it out and make it look better. I don't know. If you want like a room tour so we can show off the stuff that we have, and I don't know, whatever, I'll be sure to do that. If you want to learn, I think I made 2 bottle videos, but I think one of them is the sound is messed up. I'm not sure if I put the other one up. So if you want to know how to do that, I can do that as well, because everybody does it differently, and I recently just changed how I do the bottles. So if you want to know how to do that, I actually never seal my bottles, but I've never had one spill on a doll ever. Sorry. Yeah, so, or, you know, if you want to just know anything at all, you want to ask me a question about anything, I don't care, answer it, recommendations, suggestions, I will, take them, and I will do them, and, or I'll try to do them. If you want me to bring them outside, it's gonna depend, really. I'm sorry, it's like OCD, I gotta put my hair. So if you want that, then, that might not work. What else? Oh yeah, and I said in another video that we're getting an Ashton Drake doll. She's the little peanut model. Yeah. And, we were gonna get another one, but it didn't work out, so it's like a pre-order. I don't want to wait that long. So we decided to get her, and she's really cute, and her name is going to be Tyler Lynn. Initially I said Taylor, but I don't really like any nicknames that could go for Taylor. Like, what would you say, Lur? I don't know. So Tyler, you can at least say Ty, or anyway, Tyler Lynn. Yeah, and she's adorable, and I hope that she is as cute in real life. A lot of people have some bad things to say about Ashton Drake dolls. Whatever. I think they're cute. And I don't not consider them reborns, you know, like some people do. I don't really judge anything that anybody is happy doing. Sorry to put my hair up because it's really bothering me. Like, if you're happy calling Ashton Drake dolls like reborns, then that's fine, that's up to you. do whatever makes you happy, and I am a big supporter of doing what makes people happy, and I don't judge, I don't care. I have super dolphies that I consider my babies too, and they're not reborns, but I still treat them the same way. Except Shuya, because he likes to curse, and he's about 18 or 19 years old. I made a video with them, so if you watch those, you'll understand. What else? I think that's it, really. Like I said, some people like to say that they're not real reborns, which is, I mean, it is true. It is true, but that hair is annoying me. What the hell? Sorry, I sucked up on me. It is true as far as the factory made birth reborn dolls, but I think that as long as you love something, if you love your doll as much as, you know, somebody loves their reborn doll, then who cares? Who cares who made it? Who cares who painted it? Who cares how it's painted? If it's factory painted or if it's hand painted or whatever. We all know the difference. It doesn't matter. Like, Aiden is a Paradise Gallery doll, and I love him, like, to death. I think he's so cute, and he's so tiny, and he's like our little preemie doll, and I'm trying, you know, he means just as much to me as Nova and Aspen do. So yeah, and Maddie means the world to me. He's my nephew, and he's an Ashton Drake. I never really like got into that whole like clicky thing, like when I have super dolphies or whatever, like Lutz dolls, let's say, which is a different brand. It's a Korean brand of ball jointed dolls, and Volks is the Japanese ball jointed doll. I mean, there's others, but the big ones. And like, people are very clicky. Like, you shouldn't lump them all into super dolphies, because super dolphy is a Volks term or whatever, and D-elf is what they call Lutz dolls. And I don't care. I call them all super dolphies. Mostly I call them like ball jointed dolls, but I don't care for terminology. I don't care for how to say logistics of doll collecting. I'm really like into people who can be accepting and can accept that there is more than one, you know, company. As long as you love them and love the dolls, then you're alright in my book, you know. And we took out Maddie and Aspen, and people thought they were both real, like both. Like, they thought Maddie, even though he was an Ashton Drake doll, some people would say, people still thought he was a real baby. Actually, they thought that him and Aspen were twins, which is weird because they don't look anything alike. Not that one is a reborn and one isn't, but they just don't look alike. But I still love Maddie. You can ask Reborn Newbie. I was like with him mostly. Like, I was hugging him and taking pictures of him, which you can see on my Instagram. I need a facelift. What do you guys think? Facelift? I think so. I'm getting old. Alright, I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, so, yeah, so check out our Facebook, because I have an itchy ear, because because we have a lot of pictures up, and we have that's where we do most of our updates and stuff. And also, if you don't want to subscribe here or comment here, you can always leave me a message on Facebook or Instagram even. I think Instagram is called DM. Whatever, direct message. I feel like I'm still using MySpace. But anyway, yeah, so use that, or one of the ways, or you can email me, whatever you want, and leave those recommendations. Also, if you have name suggestions, I'm not really sold on Tyler, so I think in the video before this, or 2 videos before this, when I wrote that, when I said that, when I made the announcement of the doll we were getting, that, we, I completely drew a blank, oh my god, ugh, I need to go to sleep, I completely forgot what I was saying. I just did a little flash you. Also that, right? But if you have suggestions with names, then just leave them, that's all I'm gonna say. Right. Or if you want to leave your opinion about Reborns versus, you know, Ashton Drake or any other doll, that's fine, you can do that too, but keep in mind to keep it civil and be polite, and understand that I have people who are good friends of mine who do have Ashton Drake dolls and love them dearly, and I love them dearly, so please don't be rude, don't be really negative, your comment will be deleted. I don't need people feeling bad about stuff that makes them happy, you know. I think there's enough negativity in the world where we don't need to further it in these social communities, you know. Especially because, like, doll communities are about nurture and having fun and, you know, stuff like that. Like, everybody likes the same things. They're there for dolls. So it's a very broad, you know, thing. I consider it a doll community, not so much like a reborn community, even though there is a, you know, it is a reborn community. But, like, I'll post pictures of my bowl jointed dolls on Instagram, and nobody unadds me because I've uploaded a reborn doll. So just try to be civil and not rude and not negative. I understand both sides of the stories, so I'm not on either team. I just believe that everybody should love what makes them happy. That's it. And I don't think that one person has a right to tell the other person they shouldn't be happy because they can't afford a $400 doll. So, in that regard, I guess that's it. So, follow us on Instagram. Follow us here. Follow us on Instagram, which is Aspen_Nova. Follow us on Facebook. You can look up my email address, which is Nikki Doll, and Nikki spelled Nikki, doll, 8780 at gmail.com. Can you hear my dog snoring? Like, seriously, she does it non-stop. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Or you can look up the name. It's Reborn Aspen, ASPEN, period, oh, excuse me, Nicholas, NICHOLAS, okay? So, I hope you all have a nice day, and, I have new subscribers, which is